Another, can you see the screen? Okay. So Nazar, are you there? Okay. Um, so this is database designing, update, modify schema. How did you modify the version control? It's related to Git and GitHub. Okay, I'll just try to search any other video about the Git and GitHub. Okay, or maybe just to show you how we manage, how we communicate with the GitHub using command line interface or terminal. Is this point a little bit clear or not, Nazar? First point, or you have any doubt, any question regarding the first point? Okay. Khushi, is there any doubt? Hello, Khushi. Okay. So next is SOAP. Yeah, we already discussed about the APIs, but in this exam means you just ask me means why we use and where we use kind of thing. Provide detailed example of why and why by using SOAP. What is the first thing is that what is the SOAP? SOAP. What is the SOAP? Simple Object Access Protocol. So what is this protocol? Means we already discussed about an example means if we have created a web application is website. Okay, so I just want to give some my resource services. I just want to give my some services to different you can say different website, different clients. There is no restriction of any operating system, any language. So how we can achieve this task? So we can achieve using APIs. Can achieve using API means we just create a API for our website and give to the client. So client or users can use this API to access our website through their website, through their software, or through their web application. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Means we have created a website, informative website. Okay, let's assume we have created an informative website, a news website. So I just want to give a service like latest news. Okay, latest news, and it will be just changed. Always there is a blog of latest news. It will just automatically change hourly basis. Okay, Nazar? Nazar, yeah. Yeah, Kushi? So for this requirement, what we have to do? We have to create a kind of API, kind of API. So if any user just execute that API or hit that particular URL, then he will get a latest update, the list of latest news, 10 latest news. So he can get these updates through their website. Website could be in any platform or in any you can say the OS operating system, means it could be the website of .NET, it could be the website of Java. Okay, and user can also fetch that information from their any software. If we want to just give the facility like that, means from the app, mobile app, he can fetch the information just give a functionality, that kind of functionality. For that means for cross-site scripting, or for, you can say, cross-site scripting or cross-site communication, we use APIs. And SOAP and REST, there is two type of API, SOAP and REST. Okay, SOAP, simple object access protocol, and REST, I just forget, REST, or random access, maybe REST, random access means, um yeah, I just forget the, 1 second, let me search. Full form. Actually, generally we use SOAP type. RESTful web services. Not a full form. Kind of, we can say these services are web services also. Okay. APIs, web services, standard. What is the full form? Stand for relational state transfer. Relational state transfer. There's two kind of, okay. Another two kind of APIs, REST and SOAP. Okay, we can communicate with our web service through any language, through any platform. Means PHP is there, C Sharp is there, Python is there, Ruby, iOS is there, Android, HTML, means different with the help of different language from the different website. We can use our APIs. And why we use API? Just for giving our website functionality to the user, nothing else. Means Facebook, there is a Facebook login. Generally you see in different website, Facebook login is there. Facebook registration means without registering to that website, you can access a dashboard or user dashboard using Facebook login. So what the Facebook does, Facebook just create that kind of API. So use, for that, any website developer first integrate Facebook API into their website. Okay, and uh, once it is integrated successfully, that API, so any end user can access the second website through the his Facebook credential. That kind of facility Facebook provides. Nazar, is that a little bit clear? So, and yeah, actually in your resume, yeah, in your resume, yeah, we have used in your resume also there too many places. So we can say for website, that website, web services. For web services, you have used SOAP API format just for communicating. Means in our website, let's assume financial service and volunteer. This is our website. Okay, here maybe in this point we have SOAP or not. No, we don't have. Is there any in the project there is a SOAP, a point, that API point? No. Means we can generalize that point. Means we can relate that point from any to any project. Okay, let's assume we have website. Okay, let's assume we have this website, financial service volunteer and cops. Okay, why we created this website? Just for financial have different kind of detail of the different organization. So we can create a web service. We can create a web service for just providing these services. These a particular service means, let's assume just an informative service. We I just want to create an informative service. That service can access our end user, or that service can be displayed to any other website. Means another developer. I'm not developer of this website. Okay, I'm developer too. So developer one is created a web service for this website. So some functionality of this website can be used into any other site. Do you understand? Some functionality of this site can be used to any other site. That is achievable with the help of web services. And API web services is the similar thing, and the type REST and SOAP are there. There are two type of APIs. Okay, Nazar? Database core optimization. How did you perform the optimization? These were mentioned in data agility. What does the mean and what steps I take to do this? Actually, main thing in data optimization, you can say a searching capability. The main thing, yeah, there is so many uh, type of data optimization. Data optimization is nothing else, just the our processing speed. Optimization means whenever we fetch any query, we just execute any command of database, so it will take some time. But right now we have only a small tables, only not more than 100 or 1000 entries are there in any table. But when our website is live, okay, let's assume we have that our shopping website. Okay. So maybe in the product table there would be more than 1 lakh, more than 1 million products are there. So in that table, if we search anything, it will take time. Why? Because our compiler or parser of database just search into whole table, means it just compare to each entries one by one. Always it compares each entry one by one. I'm just trying to fetch data number 1010, product number 1010, 1010th id I need. Okay, so I just fetch a, just execute a query, select star from product where ID equals to 1010. Okay, 1010, product ID is equal to 10. So yeah, we will get that particular row, but how we will get what is the execution process behind this query? We should know about the execution process. Then only we can optimize our database. Then only we can optimize our database. So what is the execution process? First, we just whenever we just fire that query, so our compiler, you can say compiler just check each id of that product table one by one. Is that 1010, 1010, is that 1010, is that 10? It will start from first id to the end id. Yeah, in meanwhile you will get the id also, and it will just fetch the record. But after getting the id, it will again, it will continue the execution. It will check all the 1 million entries. So this is not a correct. In the simple way, if you create the database, if you not set any constraint, any checks, any restriction, so it will check all the 1 million entries. Even even though finding that particular 1010 entry means after finding that 1010 entry, it will check all the 1 million. So it is a process, lack of process performance, or lack of performance, you can say. It is not a optimized database. Did you understand why it is not optimized, Nazir? Kushi, are you there, Nazar? Kushi, am I connected with you or not? Hello, hello, Nazar, Kushi. Hello, Nazar, are you there? Yes, yeah. What I'm talking about means where we are in optimization means we have created a table within the 1 million entries. Okay. After this, we just trying to search. Did you hear that? How we search, how the compiler actually behaves. Okay. Actually, okay, let's assume we have one product table. Sorry. Hello. Question from. Yeah, let's revise this state-wise optimization. Okay. Actually, whenever we execute any query, okay, a simple. Let's assume a simple query. Let's take an example. Select query. So if we have a small a table, only 1,000 entries or 100 entries are there, and we just trying to search um, 100th record, 101th record, 101 record. So it will just fetch, yeah, it will fetch earlier and just give us a record that particular result. It will not take too much time. But let's assume we have 1 million entries, 1 million records in our product table. I just want to search 1010 record. 1010 means 1010th record. Okay. 1010 ID should be there. 1010. So, yes, we use the same query, select star from our table name where id equals to 1010. It will check from the starting. From the starting means from the first id. If we didn't set any restriction, our simple database, okay, we have simple database and table. Okay, Nazar, Khushi, do you, can you hear me now? Hello. Yeah, yeah. Okay. So now if we have 1 million entries, we just you can say fire or select queue. So what the compiler actually behaved at that time? Yeah, it will select first. It will just compare with the first, second, third, and at the number of 1010, it will just fetch a record. But it will not stop. It will again compare all other records. All other records means till 1 million record. So this is the lack of performance or not? This is the lack of or optimization. It is not optimized database, because yeah, after getting that particular record, it is continue. It will just continue searching. So our performance of database reduced. So performance of our site is also reduced. Means we didn't get the response earlier. Did you understand how compiler just behave right now? Till now, did you understand or not? Means we have 1 million records. I just want to know the record number 1010, 1010th record. So I just fire a select query and it will compare from starting to end. Even it will get the record at the middle or at the starting, but it will compare rest of the thing also. It is the you can say the default behavior of compiler. Compiler means just compiling or executing particular compiler just responsible for compiling or executing our commands. Okay, compiler, or in the database you can use the parser, the word parser. Okay, parse and execute we discuss about in when we are discussing stored procedure. Did you remember parser execution? Nazar, Kushi? Okay, uh, we can say, remember one thing means for whatever we the execute that particular command, whatever the command of select command, update, delete, any command. So there is a parser, there is a compiler, you can say, in the database. So it will execute that command and just within the response give the our result. Whatever it would be a number of record, it would be an information. Means yes, your record has been deleted if we just use the delete command. So it is responsible, all the execution process is just responsible with our compiler. Okay, it is called compiler. Actually I just use this compiler word so many times. Okay, compiler just used for executing commands. Okay, so where we are, we have a million record. We just search 1010th record. It will catch and it will reply to us. But after, but it will just check whole 1 million entries. It is wrong or not, Nazar? So, what will be the general logic? What would be the general logic? Means whenever it finds that wherein if it is in the within the where condition there is only one id, whenever we get that particular id, our execution should be stop or not. Khushi, whenever we get a particular id, our execution process should be stop or not. So for this we just set some constraint. We just said, one second, it is working. I just forget. open this. I'll just show you. Okay, let's assume we have our study, our same database, and we have some tables in TBL1. We have some entries. Okay, I just want to fetch this 14th record. Okay, my requirement, I just want to fetch this 14th record. So what would be my query? Select star from TBL1 where ID equals to 14. Is that correct or not, Nazar? So our compiler just compare with first, second, third, and whenever it get 14, yeah, it understand, yeah, I get the 14, but it will again check all the records. Why? Because it would be, there would be a chances compiler doesn't know this is the primary key. There would be a chances 14 again is there. That's why it will compare to all records. To all records. Right now we have only some 20 records, more than 15 to 20 records. Okay, so whenever we get 14, it should stop the execution, so it will increase our performance. How we just do that? For this we have to set some extra constraint. Right now it is not optimized database. Our database is not optimized. Mm, Relationship view, you can say. No, one second. Primary, these are the indexes. We have to set some indexes. Yeah, primary keys have a indexes, so it will just return. But there would be any other ID, other column is there, so we have to set some these kind of indexes. Not, we cannot see. Okay, right now we cannot set actually. So structure, and yes, we have one primary key. So this is because of that primary key constraint. The index is saved. Okay, so in this ID, in this column, it is automatically saved. We can use our custom indexes also for different column. For this same column also we can use custom indexes just for optimizing our performance of our database, nothing else. Did you understand optimization? We set indexes, and there some different things are there. Just an example of this index is data optimization. We can use stored procedure for our database optimization. Stored procedure, did you remember? I just we discussed about the stored procedure also. So database core optimization, how did you perform the optimization? This was mentioned in data agility. What does the mean and what step did I take to do this? Okay, is that clear? Data optimization. Khushi? Khushi, is there any confusion? Anything you want to just revise? I can't hear you, Khushi. Khushi, okay. Server optimization using cache. What did you do to? Okay, I will just give you example. Give you one example. Mm, I'm going to open a website, studentplaza.in. Okay, let's see. This is the part. Okay, whenever I just open this website, in the firewall. Mozilla just provide us a firebug, means we can just see the internal some process of firebug. I'll just show you. Okay. So Nazar and Kushi, actually whenever our site loads, our firebug just you can see here in the bottom. Can you see the screen, Nazar, Kushi? So there's some files. There is some JS file, jQuery file, and some PHP files are there. So there is a definition, means which file takes how much time to load. So this file 1.46 second, 1.46 second means these are the files are the because of this file our performance, website performance just getting down. You can say that getting down means always whenever you load your website, whenever you refresh this website, these files will be load again. Okay, yeah, these are the necessary file. We need these files for running our website, but there is there is a approach, there is a process of cache. Hello, yeah, Kushi, Kushi, did you say anything? Kushi, you cannot see the screen. One second. Nazar, Kushi, now try to see that. Can you see my screen? Are you able to see the screen, Nazar? Kushi, are you there? Can you see screen, Kushi? No? I didn't hear you properly. Actually, another. Could you just try to relog in? There's some more points. No, actually, yeah, there's some points I have to describe you. Okay, I'll just cover this cache thing. Okay, cache is also important topic, you can say. Content type, entity type. Yeah, these are the panels. We have discussed about the panels also. Maybe I will just recheck that videos link, whatever we I send it to you. Okay. Now let's finish the cache thing. Okay. So means we have in the website creation. There's so many files we needed. Means at for displaying this front end. For displaying this front end, we need some extra files for different. This slider we need jQuery plugins. We need or not. This is our jQuery plugin. Okay, this is the slider, the home slider main. So for these operations, we need some jQuery files, some PHP, more you can say static but needed files. Our jQuery files, library doesn't change in every refresh. They are the same, but whenever we refresh, it will load again. These things will load again. So our website performance just reduce because of this. Means every time whenever we reload, we need these files we will fetch from the server. So cache just introduced for the optimizing our website performance or server performance. How? Means these file, what we do, we just save the our we just save some files. For this we have to code something. Means we should have the list of files that can be cached. Means that file could not be changed. Our, okay, let's assume our minimum jQuery.js, min jQuery.js, min there is a file whenever we use jQuery. Did you remember a library file? Nazar Kushi? Yeah, so that file is needed always, but every time we refresh, that file just come from the server and execute different thing. But that file is not going to change every time. That file is not going to change in every time. Means that is the library file. We cannot change anything from that, from in this file. So we can save that file in the client system or not, whenever any user. Okay, let's assume this file just creating um, more, just taking more time to load the third file. Okay, can you see the third link, this third link? Okay, so what is my requirement? I just want to cache this file. This is the correct word. I just want to cache this file. Cache means cache will save into the client machine. Client means browser. Whenever I just say client machine, it means it will save to client browser, according to browser. So if I cache this file with the help of some code, so again if I reload, so this file will be come from the cache. It will not just reload from the server. It will come from the cache. And where is the cache saved? Cache is saved in the client machine. So it will just reduce the timing of loading of that file. It will reduce the timing. So it will just increase the performance of our website or not? There's one more, a new, you can say, a new framework introduced, JavaScript framework. We can use, any website can use that framework, a service worker. Service worker. With the help of service worker, we can cache any file. Okay, we can cache any file, so it will increase performance of our website. Just try to understand the service, just try to understand the definition of service worker. Okay, so it will more helpful to you how we use service worker. Do you understand another cache? There's different. Actually, we can create a cache from any language, means from the jQuery, also from the PHP, means there is some code are there. Cache in the PHP. One second, right now we have the code. Did we discuss about the cache now? We didn't discuss. Maybe I have the example of the cache. Oh, right now. Actually, we can code. We have to, means same as our cookies. Did you remember the code dollar cookie? How we set the cookie? Do you remember cookies? We didn't discuss about the cookies also. No, in the core PHP we discussed about the cookies. I think so. Kushi? Cookie, what is the cookies? What is the, how we use the cookie? Shit. We have to code something for that, nothing else. This function also. Generally, we use cache in jQuery and JavaScript, but the code of jQuery and JavaScript is not simple. The cache start in different functions. We have functions that are caching, clear cache state. These are the code of cache. How we use the cache, how we create the cache, how we can use that particular cache. One second. Check file size, echo file size. This is the file size font. It will open, clear cache and check file size again. It is just an example. This kind of example means first we set from the coding. First we set a particular file into cache. Then next time we just set a condition. If this is file in the cache, then load that file from the cache. That kind of process is there. We have to take a one whole session for that. Means there's three step, you can say. Three steps. First we create a cache and set any files. If we want to put any file into cache, we just put that file into cache. Second step, we just check is our cache is there or not. If cache is there, the then third step, just load that file, particular file from the cache, not from the server. Three steps are there, you can say that. Cache from the, if our file is loaded from the cache, means it is loading from the client machine, not from the server, so performance increases. Okay, Nazar, I will just see any suitable example, make it more clear to you. Nazar, are you there? Kushi? Is that okay, Nazar, or should I describe more. Actually, right now I can't show you how we use, but you can just remember the steps. Is first we put any file into cache. We can check if at the time of loading this file or this particular code or this particular variable, even the variable is in the cache or not. If it is, then we load the value of that variable and the data of that variable from the cache, not from the server. This is the process of using the cache. Nazar, are you there? Hello, Nazar, Khushi. Khushi, did you understand? Means not about the code. Means there is some process to creating a cache and using a cache. We have to just take a session for this. And cookie I didn't discuss. That's the thing. We will just discuss about the cookies also. Nazar is not there. Oh, Nazar, are you there? Yeah, I will just try to just you can see take any example of cache from any site and send you if I get anyone. Okay. Did you understand three process means just create a cache. Within the cache there could be any file, any variable or anything. Then check a condition. If that file or that variable is in the cache, then load from the cache, load from the client machine, not from the server. Okay. So routing process means going to server and fetching the data is reduced. So our website performance increased. Okay. Difference between front end and back end. Front end back end difference. Nazar, Kushi, did you know front end back end difference? Chart. Yeah, I didn't get this point. Means you can say okay. X XML in your resume. Why did you use DOM? Why did you use DOM or over SAS? Actually, SAS is also one kind of CSS technology in DOM and XML. We discuss about the XML, extensible markup language. It just follow a DOM document object model means our HTML, a tag based language. Every tag based language follows DOM. Okay, DOM means which tag starts, which tag ends, these kind of things. Okay, and why did Apache server? How well do you know? Our server Apache. If you have XAMPP, then you have Apache WAMP, you have Apache server just for running our PHP application, and MySQL server just connecting our database. Apache simple or Apache server. Okay, sorry. We use Khushi. I didn't get you. Apache is a server. Means yeah, our website. Oh, we have created a local host. Local host is our server. It is the Apache server. Okay, we just run our website in two servers, two different servers, in MySQL server and the Apache server. Okay, MySQL server is just for our database related, and our local host. Local host is our Apache server. Okay, It is for local host. But if your website on the live server, yeah, you have installed Apache on the live server, live cpan. Okay, with the help of that Apache, you can run your PHP website. Okay. I just already sent, and even then, if I get any new differences, yeah, you can say 8 Drupal 8. Drupal 8 is based on Symfony. Maybe one second, I have to clear that. Okay, I'll just send you the difference about this. I already sent maybe 6 and difference between 6 and 7, not 7 and 8. Okay, Nazar? Once. This where she Drupal site 2 version 7. This one actually, um, there is a chances means whenever you started your website in that time we have only Drupal 6 version. Okay, we don't have a stable Drupal 7 version. So yeah, you have started in 6, but client need, while we are creating a website, while we are creating that particular website, Drupal 7 also released. So client need some changes, means client need extend the version of Drupal. Yeah, there's 3 versions, 6, 7 and 8 available. Kushi, there's enhancement of 6 in version 7 and enhancement of 7 is in version 8. So if client need that, so there is a some process to change or upgrade the version of Drupal from the 6 to 7 or 7 to 8. Maybe I just share with only Nazar. Nazar, I just share a link. In that link, there's maybe 13 steps are there. Simple 13 steps. You just click here and just delete this, copy this type of steps. Did you remember? Yeah, so this is called, I will just, okay, just search and share with the coach also. Let's try to search that email. Okay, so this is, hello Kushi, did you get the point? Upgrading the version. Okay, Nazar and Kushi, actually, I will just check your task and share your whatever the errors. Right now, that's it for the session. I have to go somewhere, that's right. Okay, I will just try to explain these 4 points also tomorrow. And check your task and try to give the reply in your. Okay. 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 Then tomorrow we will just concentrate on our coordinator. We'll learn some new concept. Coordinator also. Okay, Khushi and Nazar. Bye bye. Have a nice day. मम्मी बहुत बुलाती है, तू तो बंद हो गया.